You can work more collaboratively in industry like we're doing, and you can work more collaboratively with civil society and governments in order to ensure that there isn't the speculation happens because of perception of the future. And if you can give a different, make sure that there's more collaboration about that perception that will lead to less, that's already a benefit. And then, obviously, better agricultural policies, working with our suppliers to ensure that we have more effectiveness so more with less will lead. And there is so much waste, as Paul said, in the supply chain of agriculture. In India alone, 40%, 50% of the goods that are grown are perished before they reach the markets. So, there is a lot that can be done. And therefore, more with less is going to solve some of that.
Well, and as I said earlier, it goes back to, even though we have to get more transparency into the speculation part, which is, speculation is actually amplifying the underlying mechanism that is there. Speculation is there because there is uncertainty. If there was more certainty, there would be less speculation because there is less to speculate about. And this is the question of how can we assure that we will have a safe, sustainable supply of affordable raw materials. That is actually because we all aspire growth. All nations aspire growth, and more so the emerging markets. So it's a question of how can we take the necessary decisions in order to secure the supply. And that goes from, as I said, investments, whether in different areas. It goes also to the trade barriers. We have too many trade barriers in order to get the supply. And this is where we have to work, as Muhtar said, with the triangular part, with the NGOs together with the governments and the industry together. And what we here at the Consumer Forum can do immediately, it is what Paul was talking about: take out the waste, because that is helping take out the slack that exists already. When you're losing 50 to 60% of fruit and vegetables on the way from the tree or to the consumer, that's probably the biggest opportunity that we have in the short term. In medium long term, it is to assure the availability.
And just one last point, which is connected, maybe not directly, is to keep promoting free trade, freer trade, because that is also clearly going to have a benefit. That is also something that I think we need to impress upon all our policymakers around the world, that more can be done. There's low-hanging fruit in the area of free trade.